Hi everyone, it's Tina from Frugal, Fun, and Fabulous, and we're here tonight with another episode of Dollar Tree Gourmet. That's right, Dollar Tree Gourmet, where we make gourmet meals out of Dollar Tree ingredients. Tonight's meal is going to be, it's actually not a meal, it's an appetizer. I mean, I guess you could make it a meal if you really wanted to, but it's more of an appetizer. So tonight's appetizer is going to be a pizza dip. Traditionally, you would take pizza dough, put the sauce on, put your cheese on, put pepperoni on. We're basically going to deconstruct those components and make a dip that you can share as an appetizer with your family, your friends. You can use it for parties. It's going to be really, really super duper awesome, and I can't wait to show you guys. The first ingredient that you're going to need that I have here in a oven-proof baking dish is 1 container of cream cheese. It's warmed up to room temperature because we're going to have to spread that out. That's going to be the bottom layer of our dip. The second ingredient is this Rinaldi pizza sauce. The third ingredient, of course, always my favorite, the Monterey Jack cheese cubes. If you have mozzarella or another cheese you want to use, by all means, please do. This is just what the Dollar Tree sells, so this is what we're using. The Hormel pepperoni that I picked up at the Dollar Tree as well. I've got here some sweet red peppers that came in a jar, a little bit of olive oil, and the Camillo's pizza crust. Okay guys, let's get started. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is spread the cream cheese in an even layer all over the bottom of your baking dish. As you can see, I've already done. Again, I warmed this up to room temperature so that it was easier to spread. The next thing that you're going to want to do is take your jar of pizza sauce and put an even layer of that right over the cream cheese. If you are not following the recipe exactly and you want to put like some garlic in here and your cream cheese, whatever you want to do to doctor this up, please feel free. The next thing that we want to do is hit it with our cheese. Now I took those little cheese cubes that I had and I actually cut them up a little bit more finely because I wanted them to coat it evenly. So just go ahead and sprinkle those cheese cubes, and if you're using mozzarella shreds, totally fine, no worries either. Whatever your preference is, I just happen to really like this cheese, so I always have it on hand. The next thing is our toppings. I went ahead and diced up the red peppers. These are going to go actually all over our pizza dip. I tasted them too. They're actually very good. They've got like I don't know, they're just a really good roasted red pepper flavor to them. So pretty excited about these guys. And this was not the entire jar, guys. This was about maybe a third, almost half of the jar. Okay, so now I've got our red peppers on there. The last ingredient is pepperoni. I actually don't eat pork, so I don't eat pepperoni, but my husband does. He loves it, so I'm just going to actually put this on one side. I only used one of the packets that came in that box. There was 2 packets of pepperoni, but if you are making, putting pepperoni over the entire dip, you probably want to go ahead and use both of those, because as you can see, it pretty much covered one side, but not, I don't think it would be enough to do the whole dip. Okay, next thing that we're going to want to do is pop this into a 350-degree oven for about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to show you how to do our dippers. Okay guys, so next we're going to make our dippers. These are going to be what we're going to use to dip into our pizza dip. So I've got basically the package of crust. It comes 2 to a pack. I'm going to go ahead and cut this into fourths. You can also use a pizza roller if you have one, but my knife is like super nice and sharp, so I like to use that. So right now you can see it's in fourths. And the next thing we're going to do is cut it in fourths again. So just like this, just like if you were cutting up a little miniature pizza. Just like that. And one more time. Okay, now after that step is done, go ahead and take some olive oil and brush it over the crust, just like this. Don't need too much, but we want this to get nice and crispy because we want it to be able to stand up to our dip without getting soggy. Okay, so just like that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is salt and pepper these. Again, garlic, any other seasonings you want to put on there, totally fine. Alright, then you just want to lay them out on your baking sheet, making sure that they aren't touching. But it's pretty much going to go something like this. And aren't they so cute? They look like little tiny pizza slices. Alright. Okay, I'm going to finish up with the other crust. You want to pop these in once they're all done, oiled, salted, peppered, seasoned, whatever you want to do with them. You want to stick those into a 350 degree oven for about 10 minutes. So you can put them in right alongside your dip after the dip's been in there for a few minutes, and that's completely fine. And then I'll show you the next step. Alright guys, as you can see, we've pulled everything out of the oven. The dip is nice and beautiful. The cheese has melted wonderfully. Doesn't that look amazing, guys? And these little crusts over here, these little miniature pizzas, are super crisp. They're very, aren't they so cute? So here's where I'm going to finish this off. I've got some basil that I picked from my garden. I don't count this as an ingredient because it was free for me. But I'm just going to sprinkle some fresh basil right across the top there, just like that. And then the way you serve this is simply with a spoon. You just grab one of your little pizza crusts here and put some dip on. We've got cheese and just look at all this yummy, yummy, yummy goodness. I want some basil too. Alright, so there you have it. Your pizza dip is all done and ready to enjoy. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you do like my videos, please do subscribe to my channel. There's lots more recipes coming your way. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate all of you being here, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!